Hi guys! So it's time for my October favorites and there's a lot on my list this month. Are you ready? Number one on my list is this guy. Okay, so you guys saw this in my last video, which is the expensive products that are worth it. I will link it here if you haven't watched it, watch it. So this is the Professional Deep Retreat Pore Clearing Clay Mask from Benefit. I really love this clay mask. It is my current favorite clay mask. Initially, I felt like it was similar to the Glam Glow mask, but I do feel like this one dries much quicker, and I just feel like the clean feeling that you feel after that is just unmatched, and also it comes off really easily, which is a big thing with the clay mask, right? Like I feel you end up doing more damage scrubbing and trying to get it off. With this, you just rinse it with your fingers and it's off, and that super clean, shiny, glowy skin is there. So definitely loving this a lot lately. Okay, time for my favorite song. Ready? Okay, so this is Softly by Karan Aujla. Now, as you know, I cannot claim like ownership of this song because it's obviously one of VT's recommendations. But he was playing this a lot in the car. Okay, like I think for the last month or so, every time we are driving anywhere, there's a Punjabi playlist playing, and I find new Punjabi songs that I really like. So this one, I feel like it's kind of addictive, and then out of his 10 songs, I picked the one song that I really like and download and add to my playlist. This one is that. It's just got that, that whole main na 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 is so good that you can't stop once you start. Fashion favorites, my new Mary Jane. So again, if you haven't watched my Ballet Flats Mary Jane's video, we'll link it here, check it out. Finally got these in a size 40, the velvet finish ones, and I've become that person that wears Mary Janes with everything. Okay, so I wear these with my shorts and t-shirt on a Sunday. I wear them with a dress, and I just really love the look of them. Also, these are really comfortable. So as I told you, I have broad feet, but the size 40 works really well for me. They're really soft with the velvet, so I'm really excited about these, and yeah, wearing a lot of these. Yes, they do remind me of like my old school shoes, but like a more glam version since they're velvet and they have like this detailing on the buckles. So yeah, they're pretty school shoes that I'm very into right now. Okay, favorite moment, there are two. Okay, I couldn't pick because I thought one was going to be like obviously there, but then there was one which really surprised me, and I had it on video, so I'm sharing it with you guys. So the first one, I am so excited, guys, to tell you this. I am finally going to South Korea again. So I am leaving to go on a 2-week long trip to South Korea, which it's all been very last minute, but I'm actually going with the tourism board for a few days. Then I'm going to stay on to view like Seoul and Busan from a whole like K-drama angle now, and I have like so many places saved that I'm dying to go to. The minute this got confirmed, I got my visa, I was like, oh my god, like it's happening. So yeah, that is definitely my favorite moment of the month, and I've been itching to tell you guys this, but I haven't. So I'm like when, but I'm going now. And the second moment, okay, wait for that. The second moment, there's a little story, okay? So you guys have seen my vlog camera a lot, okay? I have bought this camera last year, and it came with the kit lens that I was using, which really wasn't doing much for me, and I just felt like I was using my phone a lot more than I was actually using my camera because I wasn't happy with the lens. And I'm not someone that just goes out and like buys expensive stuff, right? It takes me a lot of thinking. As you guys know, I changed my camera also after like 7 years. Everybody told me get a better lens for this, and it will like change the game. And I was like, yeah, when I have extra cash and all that. And finally, I got a new lens, okay? And I was in the store, and just the visual change, it's on video because obviously I was testing the lens. But you can see the joy in my face of like, oh my god, like why have I not done this sooner? Because it's so much better. At least so much wider.
Yeah, and the color.
And so much crisper and brighter.
Just do a zoom in, zoom out and check.
With this one, no? Yeah, I can, but this is also there. I don't ever use it from here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh wow, this is like literally from here to
Yeah.
And very smooth also.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm just really excited for all the soul vlogs now with this baby. Like there's a new excitement. Okay, candle season is here. Okay, so I usually say Diwali is candle season for me because as someone that doesn't use an AC and stuff, I don't burn a lot of candles with the fans on because obviously it doesn't work that well. But as like we go into Diwali and as it gets cooler, I start burning my candles. Now this is my current favorite. This is the Gingham candle from Bath and Body Works. By the way, you know, Bath and Body Works does the best candles. They burn so uniformly and they smell so divine. And I just feel like they're so easy to like place around the house with the lids and they last forever, right? Like I feel like this one is going to go on now for 1 year or more because I don't use them that crazily. But like I feel like I really like now when, you know, you're kind of setting the mood to either work or even just take a shower and you just want like a really nice fragrance. This one is so good. As a 3-wick candle, it just seamlessly burns, you know. I don't know what else to say about this candle because I love it so much. This one is also a little special because it's personalized, so you can see my name is on it. This was at the I got this at the launch event, and yeah, I was waiting to use it a lot because I was like, once it gets cooler and once we get to Diwali. So yeah, currently been loving this guy. Favorite movie? Okay, so my favorite movie is a little heavy this month. It's Roadrunner, which is the documentary on Anthony Bourdain. I think everybody should watch it just because, I mean, it teaches you so much, right? Like, I mean, for someone like me that always idolized him, and I thought like earlier in my modeling days, I was like, oh my God, I want to do this, you know, like be a travel show host, and I love food and this is so amazing and he's so amazing and he travels the world and he has the best life ever. And we don't talk about mental health as much as we need to, and I think this is a great documentary to learn that we always visualize and see someone else's life as perfect, but they could be suffering still, you know, behind the scenes, or what you see online is not always what is really happening with someone. And for me, that was a real, even though I'm someone that does this for a living, right? Like I have bad days, but you probably don't know about them. But it still shook me because he was someone who was so iconic for people my age at that time. He was one of the first few people to do what he did, you know. So definitely very hard hitting, very moving, but I feel everybody should watch it and like learn from it. Okay, time for my favorite shows. Okay, starting with Netflix, new season of Love is Blind. Okay, this I think is definitely the worst season ever, but I also felt like this was the most real season ever because I always wondered like how are these people like not seeing these people and so in love and getting married to someone, and will it work out or will it not work out? And I think for the first time I've actually seen less people get married, and I'm like, oh thank God, maybe not, like they are like smarter. And there have been a lot of controversies about the show as well, which make you wonder like, is it like, are we also guilty because we watch it and consume it and like are like, oh my God, yeah, we need another season. But it's like, you know, that when it's like bad but you want to watch it, but when it's good you want to watch it. That's I think the power of this show, like because the concept is so like, oh my God, like is that really happening, that you want to watch it no matter what. Watch the current season, and as I said, it's probably the worst season for like people who wish that everyone ends up together. But for me, I was like, okay, finally people are not ending up together and it feels normal. Sex Education, one of the best shows out there. Binge watched it, finished it. It just keeps getting better and better and better. As I've always said, like shows tend to get worse as new seasons come out, but this one They've just kept it going and it is so good. Then we have A Time Called You, which is a K-drama that I watched. I really enjoyed this one. I told you guys last month as well, I was, watching it in between and I finally finished it. And I really loved it. Like, I felt like it was interesting with the whole, time travel and someone's soul in someone and all of that. But I think that's the whole point of K-drama, like the whole mystery, the fantasy, the whole unreal but real elements. So I really enjoyed it. Beckham, okay, David Beckham, again, a huge icon for my generation. And I think it was the time when I followed football pretty closely. I remember watching the World Cups that he was playing in, and it's crazy how I think when you watch this documentary, you don't realize, like, at that time, the amount of hate he got. In India, we didn't really hear about it or know about it. It's really weird because, like, there was no social media, right? And what was in the British media was not necessarily here all the time, So it was really interesting for me because, of course, Spice Girls was like my favorite girl group growing up as well. So to see the two of them together, I just really enjoyed the whole documentary. And as I said, for me, just getting into the head of an athlete is just always interesting because I feel like there's so much going on in there that I always want to know what they are thinking and what they were thinking at that point, when something has happened and you're like, what were they actually thinking? And then when you do documentaries like this, they actually take you through those, matches or games or races and discuss them. So I feel like for me, sports documentaries or documentaries on athletes. Okay, then we have Love After Divorce, the Korean reality show. You guys know that I've been watching every single Sunday. It has finally ended, and I feel like as soon as I finished the show, I had to go onto social media and Google and be like, are they still together? Who's still together? Are they still a couple? What's happening? And it was like really good and one of those wholesome finishes to a reality show. And the people are together still. So I think it all worked out well, and I think they actually gave people the time to kind of, know each other, and people matched well. And out of the 3 couples, 2 are still together even today, which is pretty amazing. And it's just one of those shows that I was really addicted to. Like, every Sunday, I waited for a new episode, and now I don't know what to do with my Sundays. Strong Girl Namsoon, which is, again, I feel like a recreation of the earlier K-drama that we saw, the earlier Strong Girl one, and it's actually interesting. It's not great, but I think like it's coming into it, like the lead pair there, they have the chemistry. And again, it's a bit fantasy, obviously, because it's this girl that's unrealistically strong. And I watched the earlier one, so I'm watching this one as well. It's one of those harmless, happy watches that you watch and you're like, feels good, watching it, liking it. Stranded with My Mother-in-Law. Okay, now I thought this show was going to be all kinds of masala, and it was in parts. But like the basic premise is the reality show where couples go in onto this island and they're supposed to fight and whatever, and it's all Brazilians. And then there's a shocker of how the actual kid is split from the, like the mother, and the mother or the mother-in-law is with the spouse or the partner, and the actual kid is put in like a bunker and like whatever, and they are observing them and all of that. Initially, I thought, okay, there's going to be lots of drama and masala, and this whole mother-in-law like angle is, I guess, universal across the world. But it was really sweet at the end because I feel like a lot of them understood each other better, like both sides, the mother-in-laws, the son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, everybody seemed to kind of, in that extreme circumstance of when you have to do challenges or when you have to live together in hardship, you kind of, I think, gel and understand people better. And I feel like they all left with a better relationship, which was really beautiful to see. I thought it would be like drama and masala, but in the end, it was really like heartwarming to see. So I really enjoyed that show. Then we have Doona, which is the latest K-drama that I'm watching. Last few episodes to finish. Loving it so far. It's so realistic, and it's one of those more edgy and real and raw dramas in a realistic, like today's setting, which is really, really nice. I'm loving it, and I'm hoping to finish it before Seoul and then go to check out some of the locations. Okay, then on G.P.O we have Below Deck Mediterranean, the new season that I've been watching. It's really, really good. I hate this one like episode a week format because it's just like so slow and you have to wait so long to watch something. But I'm enjoying it. Then there is a very spicy new season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, my friends. Now this show, you guys know I've been through all the seasons. This is the latest season. They've just dropped, I think, 1 episode so far. But it's gonna be like very, very spicy. You know what I'm talking about if you're watching. On Apple TV, we have The Morning Show, which again, really, really good. Can't complain. I've really enjoyed it and I feel like it just gets better and better with every episode. But again, episodic, so it's like going on forever. Then on HOTSTAR, we have The Kardashians, which is turning out to be a really entertaining season. And I feel like they are really keeping it pretty real with their fights and with, you know, how they actually like talk to each other. I think also that comes with obviously years and years of being on camera, that they are all so comfortable with cameras following them that it's like, you know, they don't think before saying anything to each other anymore. Like there's no wall. Like it's like, okay, whatever. And I think that's really nice because you see them as like real human beings having a lot of real conversations, and yeah, it's pretty good. Okay guys, so those were my October favorites. I also have a little announcement for you guys before. So starting after this, there's going to be 1 video a week for the next 2 weeks because I'm traveling and I feel like Diwali is going to be happening. And while I'm traveling, I'm going to be creating a lot of short content that I want to share live with you guys. And I just feel like with too much short, too much long, it all gets lost. And everyone here is also going to be busy with Diwali and all the festivities. So I thought it'd be nice to do 1 long a week and then do a lot of short stuff. So yeah, next week onwards for a couple of weeks, 1 upload a week long and then lots of shorts hopefully. So yeah, very excited about this trip, and my November favorites are going to have a lot of Korean stuff. So guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment below with any South Korea recommendations you have or anything fun you think I should shoot like that you guys would like to see. Let me know in the comments. See you guys. Bye.